And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap on this Thursday night. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. So the Miami Marlins are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set and towing the slab, Sandy Alcantara. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
James Outman in the box now. No balls and a strike. This to third. Whips it across. One out in the top of the first. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Mookie Betts.
Simply put, Boog, one of the elite players in the game, arguably the best player in the game, just an absolute unbelievable talent. Always so much fun to watch him go out there and do his thing. Sit back and enjoy the show, and hopefully he's able to do something special in this one.
Colton Wong batting with one down, takes a strike. Line drive and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One gone, runner at first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Right through there for a strike. Chris, how about Freddie Freeman and the career that he has delivered? He's turned into one of the better all-around hitters and a really good defender at first base. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, really impressive that he changed uniforms and did not miss a beat. It was an emotional departure for him to leave Atlanta, but he embraced the Dodger blue rather quickly.
In the dirt, blocked. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Wong off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, still 0-2. And here it comes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3rd out. So the Dodgers leave one. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, it's Walker Buehler.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there and compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Alex Tucker. Pitch misses outside, and that's ball one. Even though Walker Buehler went to Vanderbilt, he hails from Lexington, Kentucky, and so he's a big Kentucky basketball fan. The pitch. Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strike.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Outman makes the grab, one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
So 2 balls and no strikes. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. .3-0 down. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Betts ranging back. Still going back. Leaping, and it's gone. He got just enough of that one, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
One down. Now here is Carlos Hernandez. That one's in there. Strike one. Left-hand batter waits.
Oh.
To the right side. On to first. 2 away now.
Batting fourth. The first baseman, Anthony Cox.
And here is Anthony Cox. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. And that's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And at the plate for Miami, Charles Davis. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. That one's in there, 0-1. And the righty deals.
Oh.
Cox at second with 2 down. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. waits on deck. And the right-hander's 3-1. That one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one drilled left field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. And the first offering is not close.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Two outs.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Hot shot to third. They take the force out, and the inning is over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Second inning set to go. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Will Smith.
The pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Alcantara, multi-time All-Star. He features a changeup, a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, Boog, I know how much you love free stuff, and this offense has to love a free base runner to start this inning, even if it hurts a little bit. We'll see if they can do anything with it.
And first offering is fouled off. The 0-1. Foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. And a ball evens the count. Line drive to short and caught. Max Muncy at the dish. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0. Ground ball right side, could be two. Tucker over to second, and that's two. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And up next for Miami, Jake Berger. Walker Buehler, a first-round pick, 24th overall by the Dodgers in 2015 out of Vanderbilt. And Chris, that pick's significant because it's the first-round pick of the Andrew Friedman era. Next one misses, and the count is 2-0. One of the things that's interesting about Walker Buehler getting picked in the first round is the Dodgers had a pretty good idea he was going to need Tommy John surgery, and he did, and he debuted over a year after he was originally selected following surgery. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Well, Dodgers scouting department clearly had a lot of faith in the potential of this kid to draft him knowing that he was going to need surgery immediately. And clearly the pitcher he's developed into, it has paid off.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And here is Nick Fortes. That's in there, and that's strike one. Next offering is in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering misses down and away. And now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that one hammered. Martinez going back some more, looking up, pulls it in on the warning track. And the Marlins down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. New inning getting started. Here's Jason Hayward.
The designated hitter.
Hayward, the former Gold Glove winner, in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Alcantara back to work. Strike one.
You know, Booth, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
No, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 6 in the series so far.
One ball, no strike.
Two balls, no strikes to count. Here comes a pitch. And another ball.
No strike.
Pitch is in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Righty to the plate. That's in there. That's strike 2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now at the center field, James.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Going 1. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
All over that one right there.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And at second here with 2 away, Colton Wong steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Outman on at second with 2 down. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. And yes, he offered at it. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to third. Throws to first. That takes care of Wong. And that is that. 1 left for L.A. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's a speed threat. Alex Tucker. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Tucker in his 4th year, just 21 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. Into second with a double. and they've got something brewing now.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tagging for third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
The batter, number 1.
Now, Carlos Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Out to short, Rosario. To first, now 2 away as they get a run across. Digging in, Anthony Cox. Doubled his first time up. Cox measures 6 feet 4 inches, 260 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And strike 2. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 1-2. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a man aboard, and at the plate for Miami, Charles Davis. He's a guy who does it all. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Cox at second with 2 down. Oh, 0-2 to Davis. Battling here as he fouls it away. Not even close there. Now 1-2. At the belt and fires. Next offering is outside. In the air, out towards left center. Outman racing over to make the catch. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Freddie Freeman. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. Chris, back in the day, they called Sean Casey the mayor. I think today's version of the mayor, the chattiest first baseman, would be Freddie Freeman. And now it's even up. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Here's Mookie now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch just misses. No outs. Runner on second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, he was right up on the plate, so even a small misfire was enough to send him to first.
Smith batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
And now the 0-1. And there's a strike. And now 1-2. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score easily. And now just a 2-run deficit to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's a big power threat, Max Muncy.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And first offering is fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Betts at third. Martinez over at first with 1 away. Foul ball there.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Righty delivers. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Check swing, no appeal. 2 on, 1 out. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So digging in, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he could make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. Going to count 1 and 2.
He also became the first player from the Bahamas to play a game at shortstop in the bigs since Andre Rogers in 1967. You know, Rogers was the first big leaguer from the Bahamas. Started to play shortstop for the Cubs when Ernie Banks moved to first base.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you
fly ball down the line, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases, and that's a double. Out, runner at second. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And he deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Fortes, the next to hit, takes outside. Soler stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Next offering misses. They're down 3-1. Alex Tucker next to hit for the Marlins. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. the right-hander deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man at second. And that's ball four.
Number 3.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Tucker.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. And the 1-0. And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Check swing, no appeal.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one misses. Now 3-1. Brian De La Cruz would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Brian De La Cruz getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Strike 2. Two outs. Bases are full. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Caught him looking for the K.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ahmed Rosario. And here it comes. That's in there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The flip to the pitcher covering, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The center fielder, number 33, James Outman.
So up next, James Outman, 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Slider misses outside. Left-hand batter waits. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Wong, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on.
2-2.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Two outs. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and they still trail it here 3-1.
Don't let drama faze me. See on my grind heavy for my babies.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate, Carlos Hernandez. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. A wind in the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
The 2-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And that one ripped to left, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter now, Anthony Cox.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 0-1. Runner on the go. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And the batter now, Charles Davis. This guy has turned into a beast. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 1-1. And downstairs.
One strike.
The 2-1. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jazz Chisholm.
And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 3 and the Dodgers 1. Top 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Freeman in his 14th season, 33 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And it's even up. Chris, when you watch Freddie Freeman hit, the ability to make contact and slug, he's kind of the ultimate player for the modern game. And now the count is even.
Yeah, his ability to drive the ball to left center field, that's when you always know Freddie Freeman is dialed in. When he's hitting hard line drives over the shortstop's head or short hopping the wall to left center, you better look out.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Freeman gets his lead at first with nobody out. The pitch. There's a strike. Here comes a pitch. And now it's even up.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
2-2 now. Popped up. And there's one away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
At the belt and fires. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And the righty deals. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next is the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And now J.D. Martinez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
In there for strike 1. Talking about Martinez, he's one of the best fastball hitters in the game.
Yeah, some guys are concerned about velocity, but he embraces it.
And that one is inside, ball 1. Slides, but it gets by him. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here comes Max Muncy. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Righty to the plate. Hard hit left side. That's out number 3. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Marlins 3 and the Dodgers 1. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Bobby Miller.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jorge Soler.
Look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And the pitch. Miller, a 6'5" righty. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, a 4-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That one missed. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played. But a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Hard hit down the line and left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Next to hit, Nick Fortes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Lifted in the air, right field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now back, the second baseman, Alex.
And stepping in is the speedy Alex Tucker. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next to hit, Brian De La Cruz. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Betts on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they still lead it 3-1. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the DH, Jason Hayward. The pitch. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Got it by him for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now back, the seventh baseman, James Outman.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now at the plate, James Outman. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 15 on the year. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Colton Wong. There's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a base hit.
Now back, the first baseman, Freddie.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Steven Okert.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Fought off foul.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Wong off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is downstairs with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Mookie Betts, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 7th, leading off, Carlos Hernandez. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And it is 2-1.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two. Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now back. The first baseman,
Anthony Cox, the next up for the Marlins. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Hard hit, right side. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
now back, left fielder, Charles.
And up next for Miami, Charles Davis. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Righty delivers. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So the Marlins go with a new arm, David Robertson.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Well, one-run game. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The pitch. Strike one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
The 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. DJ Aguilar appears to be getting loose. And the 0-2.
1-2.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. He goes down looking.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Will Smith will hit next. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Tap dances out of the way of that one. That misses, and it's 2-0.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
The tying run at the plate.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Kicks and deals. And that's outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
One down, runner at first. And next for LA, J.D. Martinez. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Smith over at first with one away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's two away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Tanner Scott will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now it's Max Muncy. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. First pitch, not close.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that one almost got him.
So knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Now all even up. And that one missing low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jason Hayward up next for the Dodgers. Left-hand batter waits. And there's ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Enrique Hernandez looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Big spot, 2 out, both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 2. And now the lefty, that's in there, 2-1 now. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
So the tying run at second goes down looking. Dodgers strand a couple, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Yency Almonte on a pitch out of the pen here.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Singing, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And he deals. And a good eye there.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Next offering is in for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And it's even up. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now the count filled up 3-2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Right side. He steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Jorge Soler digs in now. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Joe Kelly up and loosening in the pen. Here's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And the next pitch is way outside. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Berger in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering way off the plate.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one off the mark, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a 4-pitch walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. In there, and it's 0-1. They say you win. Berger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That is the inning. Marlins leave 1. But they're up 3-2.
Let's do this. Got picture homie rolling. Let me offer my condolence. You don't know this how I'm doing. And the silence go them broke because they know him for talking fluent. Got them under the influence, the truest for talking to him. But it's on your ego, bumping them out music. I'm like, hey, y'all ain't ready.
DJ Aguilar on to try and close it out.
He's clearly their go-to guy in this bullpen to finish out ball games. Looking for his 40th save of the season right here. So he's been excellent.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ahmed Rosario. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And here it comes. Just missed. The 1-0. And it's strike two. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. He's already homered in this game. That misses. Ball one. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that puts the tying run on base.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Colton Wong up to hit. First offering. Runner goes. And safe. It's a stolen base. Ziggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. Good eye right there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now. So last chance for the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Trying to deliver as the hero. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1. In the air. Right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. Freddie Freeman bops one out of here. And they jump out front. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of
it. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jorge Lopez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Number 52,
So 2 down. Here's Mookie to hit. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Smash to the left side. Zips it to first. That's the 3rd out. And some drama here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. It's now a 4-3 ball game. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Evan Phillips.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
number 59, Evan Phillips.
So digging in, Alex Tucker. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And the pitch. Check swing. Went around. It's 0-1. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Betts grabs it on the run.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
De La Cruz in now, takes ball one off the plate. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then
next offering down in the dirt. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now for the Marlins, Carlos Hernandez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
0-1 now. Here's a high chopper. On the run, sends it over to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Anthony.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Cox. This guy with light tower power. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Fouled off down the right side. And 2 as he waves at that one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And a swing and a miss. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, when you're on a 7-game losing streak, you've been both bad and unlucky. This win will be their reset button. I think now all of a sudden the ball will start to bounce their way, and before you know it, they'll be getting those breaks, and the other team will go home frustrated.
4-3 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate.